All right, I'm just going to read this real fast. This was an Auburn shooting, college gunfire in Alabama, leaves 3 dead. Police say the other person was killed. Was identified as Demario Pitts, Turquoise Vines, 23. Said he was at a pool party Saturday. It appears that the shooting happened in an archway. Okay, this is absolutely coded, like every other freaking news story out there. All you have to do is have a little bit of biblical knowledge and understand at what point in history we are, and it all makes sense. So let me pick this apart. Okay, so here we see 3 is Bina on the Kabbalistic tree of life. It's Bina. 3 also represents the fork, which was Poseidon's spear, so to speak. It's also what you see the devil having. What is that a tie to? That's a tie to the abyss. Okay, so it's all 3 of these are referring to the abyss. You know, you'll see gangs holding up the 3 fingers. It's the abyss. That's what it is. It's the pitchfork. Next we have the guy's name was Demario Pitts. D, that meaning the or of. Mario brothers, red and blue, representing the 2 pillars in the Hebrew. One is jacket and the other one is Boaz. Okay, so those are the 2 pillars. You see those. You'll see those structures all the time. They also represent the temple of King Solomon. Okay, all of this stuff goes back to the same group, friends, over and over again. So you have, it's Israel and Judah, and then the last part, Demario Pitts, as in, let's open up this pit. Remember the girl? And that is the abyss. Okay, Vine was the other guy, 23. 23 is the number of Dath, D-A-A-T-H, which is the area of the unknown. It's associated with basically death, which is associated with Saturn, the god of authority, and he is the Grim Reaper. Vine was the man's last name. The vine is divine because wine is what makes the wine that goes in the communion cup, which represents the blood, and this represents the sacrifice. So we're talking about a couple of murders that were a sacrifice. Okay, and it also, this is all dealing with the return of the golden age of Saturn, the cancer awareness, because the next bit's going to tie it all together. It says it said that the shooting happened near an archway. Now, why would that be important to the average reader? It wouldn't, but it is to the people that are reading it that are in the know. The archway represents the connecting the 2 pillars of Israel and Judah. Okay, that's the red and the blue. It also, if you read into the Hebrew, you'll find out that it represents the 2 trees in the center of the Garden of Eden. It should be the tree of knowledge and the tree of life. Also, it represents the 2 pillars that were the entrance into King Solomon's temple. So, you know, the fact that they're saying it was connected by an archway, that's the Masonic arch between the 2 pillars, one of Israel and one of Judah. Don't get the 2 confused. Judah is separate from Israel. One is north, one is south. You can go watch one of the ones videos. He can explain it in much greater detail. I'm just showing you how coded this stuff is for people. Now, seeing as I'm done with this little news thing, you can watch this silly little clip that I put on the end. I like to do that sometimes. Well, actually, I like to do it a lot. Actually, I would do it all the time, but I think you might get bored of it. But it doesn't stop me from wanting to do it. Well, here, enjoy the show.
I found out what happened. The inevitable. Into the cauldron. Woo! Woo! Cauldron, boil and trouble. Cauldron, boil and cauldron, bubble.